is an entrepreneur, a best-selling author, and Asia's #1 success coach. A self-made millionaire by the age of 26, Adam was ranked among the top 1% of academic achievers at the National University of Singapore, and was a pioneer in the university of 500,000 people in 7 countries to achieve peak performance in their lives. He is the creator of live transformational programs, such as the I Am Gifted program for students, and the Passions of Excellence that empowers working professionals to be among the best in their fields. As a highly successful investor and businessman, he created the Wealth Academy and Millionaire Business Academy to coach individuals to achieve financial success.
The right knowledge, the right strategies to bring your life to the next level. Because many people tell me, I want to be more successful, I want to be richer, but they only talk about it. They don't do anything about it. So the fact that you're here today means you're willing to take action, you're willing to learn. And for that, I'd like to ask all of you to give yourself a round of applause for being here. Come on. Round of applause. Can you hear me at the back? Can I check? Can you hear me at the back? Here to share with you, again, what are the mindsets and what are the strategies that you can use to achieve the success and achieve the wealth that you want. Right? Now, before I start, can I check, how many of you currently, you are business owners? You run your own business? Show of hands. Oh, many of you, great. And how many of you are business and investing? Now, to get the most benefit, I think mine needs to be a lot louder. Right? Not loud enough. Test 1, 2, 3. You need to use this? Check. Okay. So now to get the most benefit out of today's session. Yes. Wonderful. So I'm going to share a lot of ideas with you. So I share ideas, I'm going to ask questions. Okay, so when I ask questions, please raise your hands to give me your response. I ask you to repeat what I say. Okay, so when I do that, please repeat what I say. Wonderful. Because when you repeat what I, better, right? Wonderful. So let's have fun, let's play, let's learn a lot together. Yeah? So do me a favor. Can you turn to the person on your left, the person on your right, in front and behind you? Introduce yourself. Make 3 or 4 new friends. Ready, go. Come on. Have you been to Singapore? Wow, wonderful, right? So as you know, Singapore is known for having the highest percentage of millionaires in the world. Alright? In fact, Singapore was ranked #1 in the world for having the most millionaires. Alright? 15.5%, a lot faster than most people. Right? I made my first million at 26 years old. And so I was featured in the newspapers in Singapore, and that's what made me famous. Achieve my goals and how you can do the same for yourself. Does that sound good, guys? Yes. Okay, wonderful. So, people always ask me this question, Adam, what is your formula for success? What's your formula? What's your formula? How many of you believe that there's a formula for success? Alright. Who says there's no formula for success? It's all about luck. Okay, a few people, right? Now let me tell you the good news. There is a formula for success. Okay? Ultimate success formula. What is it called? That's right. So let me show you this formula. And this formula has allowed me to achieve excellence in everything I do. From business to... What is the first thing that all successful people have in common? Sorry? Goal. Thank you. Right? Let me give those people a hand. Come on. Give them a hand. Alright. But I'll go to #1. They dare to dream big. They dare to think really big. Now let's shout it out together. All say dream big. Dream big. Yeah, dream big. Now, thank you, right? But see, most people in life, #1, they got no goal. That's thinking really small. You have to dream really big. And the person that inspired me a lot is this man called Anthony Robbins, who has heard of when I was about 14 years old. So when I read his book, I got really inspired. Why 26? Right? Anthony Robbins made it at 24. Why 26? Because in Singapore, all the men, we have to go to the army for 2 years. Yeah. So I have to factor in the extra 2 years, right? And I got really excited. What I did was, I $1 million. Okay? And what I did was, I took this check and I put it in my wallet. And every day I would look at the check. Okay? I set a goal of owning a big house in Singapore, bungalow in Singapore, of driving a beautiful... If you focus on your problems every day, you attract more problems to you. Okay? Now let's do a simple experiment. Can we do a simple activity? Okay. So in a short while, I'd like to invite you to stand up in a short while. And you stand this way, your feet shoulder width apart. Okay, not too big, just like that. So, to the maximum point. But this time I want you to set a goal. Imagine going much further. So imagine that you go further and further and further, 1 feet further, 2 feet further, 3 feet further. And see yourself reach. Okay? And you open your eyes, you point your finger again, and you turn one more time. Loosen your muscles. Okay? Okay. Once you're loose, okay, put your feet this way. Now your feet cannot move. Your feet cannot move. Wonderful. Okay. Put your right finger forwards. Do not poke your friend. Now when I say go, turn to your right slowly. Okay, turn to your right to the maximum point. Ready? Go. Turn to your right all the way to the maximum spot and come back. Okay? Do you remember the place? Yes. Put your hands down. Close your eyes. Now in your mind, imagine pointing your finger forwards again. Just imagine. Just imagine. Imagine turning your goal that's much further away than where you could go. Can you imagine that? Yes. Imagine your body stretching all the way. Now once you see that goal, imagine turning back. Okay? Once you turn back, put your hands down, open your eyes. Okay, let's do that one more time. Put your hand in front. 1, 2, 3, turn as far as you can this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn. One more time. Let's see where you go. You go further. Yes. Great. You went further. Give yourself a hand. Did you change your body? No. So you have the same resources. But why you can go further the second time? The difference was your what? Your mind. How you program your mind with your goals. So there are 2 lessons to learn. Lesson number 1. You cannot in here. Then you can create it out here. If you want to build a multi-million-dollar company, lesson number 2. You do not know how far you can go in life until you dare to dream it. You don't know how far you can go in life until you dare to dream it. We don't have the capability. I don't know how to do it. But I said, let me set the goal which I know I can't achieve. So I will learn how to do it. So I said, I'm going to make my first million. I set my goal. I said, I want to be a best-selling author. I want to write a book. Now, at that time, could I write a book? No, I didn't know how to write a book. But I said, I will learn how to write a book. I set a goal to say, I'm going to build a multinational company. Did I have the money? Did I know how? No. So it starts with a dream that will grow your potential. Okay? So step 1 again. Dream? Great. Now, so number 1, you gotta have a dream, dream big. Now you can dream all you want, set all the goals, but step 2 is more important. What's step 2? Once you got a goal, what's step 2? You gotta have a plan that's possible for you. There's always a strategy. Okay? So similarly guys, if your goal is to be a millionaire, is there a strategy? Learn, that's right. From where? Successful people, that's right. So understand it. Whatever goal you set, there are already people out there who have become a millionaire. Right? So I learned from millionaires by attending their seminars, by reading their books. So when I was 15 years old, my friends, what did they study? They studied only the school books. They studied geography, science, maths. What did I study? I studied how to be a millionaire. I went to the library because when I was young, there was no internet. There was no internet. I had to go to the library to read books written by people who are millionaires to find out how do they think, how do they manage their money, how do they create their wealth. And I realized that millionaires, they are investors. They invest in property, they build companies, they invest in the stock market. So I went to model the best investors. I went to model the best business owners. I model the best financial minds. Okay? Now, why is it important to model? Is it good to learn from your experience? Yes or no? Yes. But it is better to learn from other people's experiences. Is it good to learn from your mistakes? Yes. But it's better to learn from other people's mistakes. That's right. Because what people take 20 years to achieve from their experience, if you model them, you learn from them, you only take